Malik along. Alright? We're gonna go back a little far right now, 1977 with Lolita Holloway. I'm dedicating this song to all the gods in the heart of Medina. They know what I'm talking about. Now, beyond the music, we're gonna deal with throwbacks. The first one is the Atlanta Royals, which a girl seen my video and she said, oh, he got an alphabet hat on. You understand? This is the Atlanta Royals, 1940s. This is a throwback. The New Eagles. This the New Eagles here. This is a throwback. The throwback y'all been wearing, if they can throw that back. Now I'm going to show them proof. Here go the Eagles, 1946. Get a good shot of this, y'all. Got it? Got it now? Got it, God? That's the New Eagles. Okay, that's the throwback. Now we done got around some of the beginning of this tape. I'm going to give you a little introduction to the people on my wall. This is the father's wife here. Her name is Dora. Okay? That's his grandson. Shamel, that's another one of his grandson. Malik. This is his daughter Deborah. This is the guard right here, Black Son. One of the three kings. Him and his earth. They deserve an award for being together so many years. They've been together so long, they look alike. Both of them two great people right here. The God and his earth, that's right. Here goes Dora, this the father, Abu Shahid. We gonna burn this video, because the name of this video is the Pope, Dope, Coke, and Smoke. Alright, I'm gonna repeat that again so you can understand what I'm saying clearly. The Pope, Dope, Coke, and Smoke. Now, we see here, C6 has roguish cops and dope rappers. Got that, y'all? Got it. Really good. Here's the Pope right here. They got him dressed in red. The same color that they claim that is war for the Bloods. See what I'm saying? Then you got him in his gold color here. Next to that, you got Nav 6 Norman in dope sales. So like I said, the Pope, Coke, Dope, and Smoke. The Pope, Dope, Coke, and Smoke. Any way you put it, I'm going to show and prove how it's all connected. Him, the Mafia, this cowboy nigga here, George Bush, you understand? They all connected. Okay, that's your intro. Now, we're going to start the video. Back again, peace. All right. How y'all doing today? That's good. How we open up is a demonstration of the papers that the guards got. This is the Son of Man here. This is the Son of Man. I know y'all see this in all my videos. We're gonna go through this red tape right quick. Then we're gonna get into the science of the Pope, Dope, Coke, and Smoke. Okay? This one here is the food for thought. This is my paper here. The website is www.onemind.org. Food for thought website. Okay? Then you got the Absolute Truth, the paper coming from the desert. This is the Absolute Truth, paper coming from out in Queens. Alright, for all the y'all that want to be interested, you have to get these papers from the rally. This one here is the history of the firstborn Black Messiah. This is done by A. Du and a couple of other brothers. Beautiful Life in them at the rally. Then you got Divine Allah, the God that be at a law school on Fridays with the national statement. He make pamphlets and books. These are very exclusive books here with a lot of history pertaining to, the New World Order and etc. and things of that nature, okay? Then we got 5% newspaper. You understand? This is a paper that's been out for a while. A lot of, good information in there. You can get this on paper here from the Queen at the Parliament, all right? At the table there next to Shabazz, all right? We got the Power paper. That's another one. We got the Power paper here. That's information. I'm just giving out information for you because a lot of things y'all need to read and seek and find for yourself. Okay, we got here the Black Panther or the New Black Panther Party paper, which I guess y'all know where to pick this up as across the street from Apollo. The brother be having the paper there. Okay, they're getting ready to do a repeat of the Million Man March. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see how that's going to jump off. We got the paper here called The Four Corners. The Four Corners here. This is a very interesting newspaper. I always talk about, getting this paper here, getting it spread around. So just tell the people, give them the information, and try to find out where you can get these papers at. Okay, and you got the Ghetto Times here. This is another good one. I always put these papers in my videos, man, to help these people out, man, because this information got to be spread. Okay, we got that. And last but not least, a paper that I used to sell back in the days. It helps out a lot. Street news. You know, we know it's controlled by the Jews, like everything else in this country is controlled by the Jews, just like this here. You know what I'm saying? But if you out there in the streets and you don't have nothing to keep, you know, from just begging somebody for a dime, you can take $10 or $6 and get you 20 or 30 papers and you can sell them. And believe me, it pays off, because sometimes people give you $20, $30 for these. But I'm not going to go through a whole lecture about that, and that's to cover that up about the street news. Okay, and I showed y'all, like I said again, the Newark Eagles was one of the throwbacks, all right? And this is, you know, they have these hats in models or whatever, but just basically, man, it's dealing with the original people. You understand? Those was the ones that, you know, that we dealing with now. And they also had the Homestead Grays in here. I want to give you a picture shot of those, because I always talk about them with Josh Gibson. So I want to show you a picture of them right quick. And then we're going to get into this lecture. The Pope, Dope, Coke, and Smoke. Yes, we're going to get into it. Then it's going to be off the hook. Okay, here it is. This is a picture of Josh Gibson and his team here. The Homestead Grays. They the Washington Grays. Get a nice, good, close shot. And here's Josh Gibson in the corner here. Okay, he did 972 home runs. That's the one I told y'all that outdid Babe Ruth. Okay, that's enough for that now. We got that. Sports out of the way. We're going to open it up. It says, the ultimate aim of this world should be known to everyone, especially the righteous. We classify the righteous as being the people who belong to the right creator, the creator of righteousness, truth, freedom, justice, equality of the nation of righteousness. The Lord's found members of that nation should be taught to know the ultimate aim of this world. Allah has visited them with truth and has prepared a teacher to teach them, thereby making it easy for them to understand and recognize this world and its secret. Its secret ultimate aim. It is even given in the Bible in Revelation chapter 12, 9th verse. There it speaks of the members of the 144,000 belonging to the righteous nation, and shows that through deceit, Satan causes them to become truth, peace, justice, safety, and security one would enjoy if only he were not deceived. You understand? Okay, this is how that goes. And it says, the so-called American Negroes are the dead blacks and spiritually dead. They have been touched and paralyzed to death by the arch deceiver through his missionary teachings, his literature, his personal conversation, and by accepting his advice. Today, the so-called American Negroes must be resurrected and made to know and understand the fate of anyone who will follow or be deceived by the arch deceivers. The strongest and most powerful weapon the arch deceivers have at their disposals is to deceive the world of righteousness. They do not stop at the common ignorant Muslims, but reach also for the scholars and scientists of this great nation, who should be aware of their trickery and deceit. In the first form we know of their trickery and deceit is their television, which is their television, their propaganda. Okay, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had a program back in 1940, I think it was 42 or 52, something like that there. They had wrote it up in jail. I think he was arrested with his one of his sons, Emmanuel, because John Muhammad had told me they was locked up together, and they put together what the Muslims want and what the Muslims believe. But basically, we as gods, we deal with the number 7. So that's where I'm gonna come from, that perspective, dealing with what the Muslims want and what they believe. So we're gonna go from number 7. Number 7. As long as we are not allowed to establish a state or territory of our own, we demand not only equal justice under the laws of the United States, but equal employment opportunities now. We do not believe that after 400 years of free and nearly free labor, sweat, and blood, which has helped America become rich and powerful, that so many thousands of black people should have to subsist on relief, charity, or live in poor houses. Okay, that's number 7. Analyze what I just said for yourself. What they believe. Number 7. We believe this is the time. We believe this is the time in history for the separation of the so-called Negroes and the so-called white Americans. We believe the black man should be freed in name as well as in fact. By this we mean that he should be freed from the names imposed upon him by his former slave masters, names which identified him as being a slave master's slave. We believe that if we are free indeed, we should go in our own people's names, which is the black people of the planet Earth. Now I'm going to show you a little small example of what the brother was saying there about the names here. Okay, as you see this page here, we got the rappers. You know, you got Benny Siegel, Noriega, Cormega, Capone, you know, and different names of these gangsters. You understand? Still, they going under the slave names. Okay, now, the show and proof to that is, I have the book I want to show you, like it says here, Benny Siegel, or Bugsy Benny Siegel. I want to just show you something here. You know, we just going to go through this, have to show and prove everything we're dealing with here. Okay, let me see, I have it here. 1 second, give me 1 second. Here you go, right here. This is Bugsy Siegel. It's a picture of Bugsy Siegel there. Now, you know, you want to imitate a white Jew. That's who's running your record company. And I'm not getting on you. I'm just saying y'all need to start getting your minds into the vibrations of trying to switch yourself over and try to go back home instead of swimming away from home. I ain't saying nothing wrong with this. Yo, I'm thugged out too. That's why I got this book. This is gangster lessons here. I study this shit ever since I was little. No, ain't no joke here. Just like the God's physical brother, Powerful, I'm dedicating this tape to him. He just went to the essence from some of the projects. When we was young coming up, we called some of the projects Snake Mountain. Not because the guards in there was not righteous and good, because they had so many crazy 85s in there, they wasn't no joke. Niggas like Brucey Love, Don Q, Snoop and all of them, man. I'm talking about, yo, Mustard, you understand, Shannon, these niggas was crazy. All right, they got football numbers. I had 3 students in there, You Majesty, I Got Natural. They had did a, you know, little joint over there. They had a spot going on Sumner Avenue. Evidently, they had a guard brother working in there. He got in the crossfire, went to the essence. When they went to court, what happened was the 85 started pointing out to them in court, to the judge, he pulled the trigger. That one put the trigger. You notice I'm not saying too many names, but it ain't that I'm afraid to say it because they my people. But what happened was they came prepared to court and they made history. They brought straight razors in these Puma sneakers, and when they came up out of their sneakers, they cut up the court officers, and it made the front page of the Daily News. I don't have the article to show it to you. They was trying to cut their way up out of downtown courthouse. You understand? Because they knew they had to do what they had to do. But you talking about being a gangster, these was real gangsters, all right? Going back into like Marcy Projects with Eric Tweedy, Jay-Z was a baby then. All right, this is when they was using the knuckle game. If you couldn't fight, you wasn't right. You understand what I'm saying? The only time a gun was used if you couldn't help yourself. You see what I'm trying to say? Now, y'all just shooting each other as random because y'all listening to these records about people saying put your cat back, put 2 in his chest, lay him down. You know what I'm saying? So you're just shooting each other for no reason. Whatever happened to, you know, the scrape and go. You understand? Even that ain't right when you're dealing with black on black crime. You understand? Y'all need to get your minds together. Like I said, I'm dedicating this tape to my man Powerful. He's going to live forever. I don't have a picture to show to Powerful, and my heart reaches out to his mother, his baby brother Wise, because I'll never forget the day when he came to my house on 342 Vernon Avenue, and he said, God, I want you to teach my brother, man. I said, where he at? He said, he in the projects, Lil Wise. I went to the projects, and I scooped him up. And I gave Wise knowledge himself. He a great brother right now. He got one of the earths that was born in this nation, and they still together now, as far as to my knowledge. You understand? And you know, a lot of other brothers might say, well, yeah, Wise, my student, this and that and the third. They know what time it is. All right? And like my heart was in it, but I wasn't there, and my mind wasn't to go to see the brother stretched out. And like I said, I'm tired of seeing my brothers like that. You understand? But I know that's a part of life, man. But all I want to do is make sure that this tape is history and his name won't go down in history. Papa was no motherfucking joke. Excuse the French for that because we're going to go into this, right? Okay, now we're going to carry on. I went through the science of Elijah with the Muslim program and the separation. This is why they won't separate, because you got people like Oprah Winfrey that push that it's good to be with these people. You know, just look at them, how happy they are to be with them. See, this one here was with Mandela. Whatever her name is or whatever. I don't even pay attention to these people. Y'all got that? Because I want to keep it moving. Here go another one. Here go another one here. You know, with they people. They peeps, as they said. I guess that's Little Kim on this side. The guy that was managing her, whatever, you know, he's, you know, Big Willie. Y'all got that? Got it. All right. Make sure you get it, because I want the people to see that this is their friends. Understand? I have nothing against them, but it's time for separation because we got to do for ourselves. Look, there she go laying in the bed. They got the champagne going. Now, back in the days, I know